Nesha Marshall, and she's a primary school teacher from Barbados in the new and exciting field of coding and robotics in Barbados. She holds a bachelor's degree in education, in primary education, and she's currently pursuing a master's of education. So I now present to you Miss Marshall, Miss Nesha Marshall.
Good evening and thank you very much. Let me just share my screen. All right, so let's get right into it. We are talking today about teacher leadership, inspiring others through technology. A little bit about myself before we go on. I am a Barbadian coding and robotics teacher, currently in the public primary school setting. I have a Bachelor's of Education in Primary, and I am currently pursuing my Master of Education in Curriculum Studies. I am proud to say I am a self-taught tech enthusiast, and I am a creative, and also I can call myself a teacher leader. So we've heard this term being thrown around, teacher leader. What is a teacher leader? A teacher leader goes above and beyond. These people take on responsibilities and they assume informal and formal roles within the school to influence and enhance instruction and learning. These people are role models. Teacher leadership is leading within and beyond the classroom. They set examples for their colleagues as well as their students. And these teachers are also change agents. These are the persons that are in the school. They take charge of initiatives and they ensure that these initiatives are accepted by their colleagues and the wider school community. So Latimer 2012 said that teachers next to students are the most powerful influence on their colleagues, and the work of teacher leaders can trump the efforts of policymakers or administrators to change practice. That is a powerful statement. So I would like to present to you the model called the REACH model by Eunice Meredith. Eunice Meredith, she came up with a model in her book. The book is called Teacher Leadership Strategies for Teachers in 2006. And she came up with this model that outlined the characteristics that teacher leaders should have. So these characteristics form the acronym REACH, and teacher leaders should be risk takers, they should be effective, they should be autonomous, they should be collegial, and they should be honorable. And we'll go through each of these 5 tenets, and I'll let you know how I exhibit these characteristics at my current school. Teacher leaders are risk takers. Are you a risk taker? I would like to, in this presentation, I want you to examine yourself while you listen to the attributes and the characteristics of teacher leaders. Is it something that you do at the current point in time, or is it something that you need to improve? So teacher leaders are risk takers, and they're usually the early adapters. Remember, if we talk about the Rogers diffusion of theory, the early adapters are the ones at the front that really take that change by the horns and really put their all into it to ensure the success of that change in the school. They're the movers and shakers, and they demonstrate resilience even in facing difficulties and challenges. At my school, I took a risk by initiating a presentation of my school and my coding and robotics program at the Science and Technology Festival in March of this year. We visited the Technology Festival last year, and I was so impressed by the other schools that I felt that we needed to be there as well. So I pushed and I ensured that our school was there. The students were extremely excited, and even those that came just as visitors, we did not have enough seats to take these children to see this science festival. The children really enjoyed it, and it really was a risk because I've never done anything like this before, but I really felt that I had the ability to pull it off, and I really pushed for it, and the children, the benefits that the children derived from it were immense. Teacher leaders are effective. Are you an effective teacher? So teacher leaders, they establish connections amongst disciplines, and they make sure that they have an arsenal of teaching methods that they can rely on to ensure that their lessons are engaging and effective. They are very knowledgeable about the curriculum as well as the standards that they need to follow, and they make informed choices and establish relevance for their students. As we know, relevance is important for students to understand what it is important to learn, the different content that we bring forth. So here I have an example of one of my lessons. This is an interactive video that I would have used to introduce students to the parts of the vet school kit. It's an interactive video made in Nearpod. And what I love about Nearpod is that it has these pause points. You can insert pause points in the video instead of showing an entire video and then asking questions at the end. And the students really enjoyed it. They got into a very competitive mode, trying to get the most points and the most answers. And they felt that they really enjoyed the video. So just give you a very short clip of that.
The parts of the VexGo kit. There are 4 types of parts in the VexGo kit. These are 1. Fasteners, 2. Structural pieces, 3. Motion pieces, and 4. Electronics. Fasteners.
And that would have been there. This is the question that would have popped up for them so that they could then choose the different category, how many different categories of parts there are.
Nesha, excuse
yes,
for one moment, please. Can you remove your chat box? There's a big box blocking the words on your screen, so some of the participants can't see all the words.
Better?
No.
I don't have a chat box up.
Okay, if there's something else you have open on,
Wait,
well, it will be to our right. To the right of our screen.
The only thing I have open is my, let me see. The only thing I have open is my presentation and the Zoom. I'm not seeing anything else, so I don't know. I try sharing again.
Okay, did you select optimize for video clip?
Yes, I did.
Unselect that, please.
Unselect it? Okay.
Yeah. It should be better now.
Wait, let me see.
The parts of the VexGo kit. There are 4 types of parts in the VexGo kit. These are 1. Fasteners, 2. Structural pieces, 3. Motion pieces, and 4. Electronics. Fasteners.
All right, so this is an example of the lesson that I would have played with the video, and we have the pause points like this. So this will come in the pause point, and these pause points are very engaging for students because you can't just passively sit and absorb the information. You have to pay attention so that you answer the question correctly. All right, we are going on to the A, enrich. Teacher leaders are autonomous. And a lot of the times when we hear autonomous, we think a lot onto ourselves, but we are not a lot onto ourselves. We really should be acting as one person, but our impact is so enormous that it can influence the entire school. You should consider the impact of your actions on the school as a whole. And autonomy does not mean that you are just acting on your own in your classroom. Yes, you display initiative and you are able to think independently, but in autonomy, you always have the school's vision and mission in mind. That is all, and the students and what we want to have for our students, that is what you have in mind, not selfish or personal gain. So autonomy with technology. Yes, I have an inclination for technology, but I do not have any formal technology training. So that is why I can say that I am self-taught. And even though I do not have this technology training that in a formal sense of the word, my principal, she recognized that I had the ability to use technology in a way that could relate to people. And as such, she chose me to participate in the Bachelor of Robotics program, the Coding and Robotics program, when it came out in 2022. And it was quite a shock to me because I was thinking I was going to teach a class, a regular class, but she wanted me to teach this program. And her belief and her faith in me is what encouraged me to really become the teacher leader that I am today. And here I have a flyer from Teachers Professional Day 2022, where I would have introduced my colleagues to Canva, which is what I use to create this presentation today. I use Canva for everything. I love Canva. I don't know if anybody else uses Canva, but I use Canva for most of my designs, and Canva really is awesome, and it is free for educators. So I really encourage everybody to use Canva. And also we have Nearpod there as well. Nearpod is another very great EdTech initiative. Teacher leaders should be collegial, meaning that teacher leaders should promote community, they should practice interactive communication skills, and they promote a positive school culture. So teacher leaders show respect to each other, and they encourage peer collaboration. At my school, I am collegial in terms of promoting community. I can say that I am the teacher that pretty much is the public relations for my school. I do a lot of the communications that we post, and I have noticed over the time that just posting a picture is not enough. I found that parents want to get into what is going on at the school. They want to be related to what is going on with their child at the school. They want to know what's happening, what events we are having. And as such, I have started to really try to build that relationship with our parents and our wider school community. Teacher leaders should be honorable, do the right thing. Teacher leaders should be honest and reliable. We go back to speaking about being a role model. A role model is somebody who is dependable, who is somebody that you look up to. Are you somebody that you can say to yourself that you have strong professional ethics? Do you understand this and stay true to the way of the school? And to put in Meredith's word, she says, they are good people. Are you a good person? I exercise my honor with technology by keeping my colleagues' information confidential. Because of my knack for technology, a lot of my colleagues come to me and they ask for assistance with a lot of their technical activities and technical preparation of materials for our students, and also online testing as well. And as a teacher, I am exposed to a lot of their personal information, sensitive information. However, because I operate with honor and as a teacher leader, that information stays confidential with me. So let's wrap up. How can we encourage teacher leadership? Think about what you can do for yourselves. Take calculated risks and dare to be different. Strive to be the effective teacher. Exercise autonomy with responsibility. Encourage collegiality and community. And always be honorable in your actions. Be a teacher leader in your school. Thank you so much.